Welcome to Nails by Mystic. I'm Mystic, your resident internet nail enthusiast with zero technical training, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Your Nail Lab monthly nail box by Makartt. So listen, there are two of these things, okay? There is a regular box and there is a Luxe box, and I believe the regular box is $25, the Luxe box is $35. I highly suggest that if you are feeling this box, that you go and you get yourself a Luxe because it is so worth it. And everything in this box is going to cost more than $35. So this particular box for the month of November is a collaboration with Babygirlnails. Go check her out. I know. I watch her and I follow a lot of her content. I think she's great. And kudos to her for getting a collab with Makartt. So we're going to be starting out with these red glitters. Now I am more of a chunky glitter girl. These are like fine red glitters, but there are like 6 different shades of red, and if I'm honest, I wasn't quite sure whether I needed 6 different shades of red. And now you're also seeing me struggle incredibly hard here after putting lotion on because I was terribly afraid that I was going to be ashy while doing this video, and then my fingers started slipping and sliding, and now here we go on a nail struggle. But oh, let's see, there it is. So we got all 6 coming out now. We have figured it out. Now this one I had liked. I had liked this glitter. The thing about these glitters though, like I believe that red can be a color that you kind of use whenever you're feeling like a glam boss. I don't think that red has a season. Obviously you see it pop out more so around the fall and winter times, but I don't think red has a season. I think red is year round if that is what mood that you're in. But there's something about these reds that are giving me hard holiday. Now, hear me out. This is the November box, and I respect that it was on purpose. I respect that it was on purpose that we were going to end up with shades that we could use for the holidays. But with so many red glitters, I don't know. I just was hoping that maybe some of them we could use year round. Now this glitter is weird to me. It's a little bit of a muddy color. I don't particularly understand it. Don't really know how I would use it. I'm gonna play with it a little bit because it may need to be swatched. I'm not entirely sure. This glitter I had loved because it is giving me everything. She is giving me life, honey. She's giving me the bottom of a shoe, a red bottom with some glitz to it. Love this red. Absolutely love this shade of red. Now this one has a bit of a hollow effect to it. The one on the left, and it also has like some green pieces to it as well, like little tiny fine green glitters in it, and the glitter all the way to the left of the screen. Now, while I figure out how to pack these babies up, let me tell you about my journey with Makartt. When I started my nail enthusiasm, I was not a Makartt fan. I saw Makartt everywhere, of course, because they are really awesome when it comes to social media and their marketing. But when I had first started, when you first start in nails, you don't really know what to buy. Right? Like I have no technical training whatsoever. I also don't have any nail friends that like it. And so I really was just on the internet frolicking. And you know, when you go on places like Amazon, you start seeing price points and you don't really yet know what's considered expensive or not. But when you look at some other products, Makartt is a few bucks more expensive than maybe like a Beetles or sometimes even a Model 1s. Like there's sometimes like they're a few more dollars. And so I used to think Makartt was really expensive. And then now here I am over here with a subscription box. I've turned myself into a Makartt whore. And now everything I want to buy is Makartt. So look, we've got these rhinestones here. We've got some black ones and obviously some red ones that you guys can see there. The black ones are okay. I have been trying to find some black rhinestones that have a bit of a reflect in them. Don't entirely know if that's possible, but probably because it's black, Not necessarily that the cuts aren't in the stone itself, because even these black rhinestones, I have a lot of them, but these particular ones right here, the cuts are in the stone. But I don't particularly feel like the reflect is where I would like it to be. I'm thinking that maybe it's a black thing. But they do have gunmetal, which is something I hadn't seen before at the top of the grid. All of those are a gunmetal color, which I thought was the coolest thing ever, because I don't have any gunmetal stones whatsoever. Now we have some red rhinestones. These for me are just kind of go in the stash. I bought a whole lot of red rhinestones back for Halloween because I was in a vampy mood. But these red rhinestones are really good. I mean, if you don't have any red rhinestones or you want more, I think this is a decent set to have. There are a lot of sizes for these red rhinestones that I had noticed. Way more sizes than you would get in a traditional grid. You definitely have a lot of them. And if you are someone like me that just does your nails or maybe your sister's nails, then you shouldn't really need to buy any more rhinestones. Then we also have the second pack of rhinestones here. I was actually confused about this I'm not really sure why we got them. I don't know if we got them just to add more red rhinestones to them, but they seem to be the same red. There was a moment where I was like really kind of looking at it, trying to figure out maybe if the cut was different or if they were special, but it seems to be the same red, almost like it's like a refill pack for the initial red rhinestones that we got. A lot of red rhinestones. With these, you should never have to buy red rhinestones ever again, honestly. Now we have some pearls, different kind of pearl alloy type of accents, embellishments, what have you. The ones on the left, the little bally ones that seem to be kind of floating around, they are not flat backs. They are full round pearl embellishments, which I thought was the coolest thing because I think it'll add a whole lot of texture to nails. And then the ones on the top are iridescent. Those are flat backs, but they have this sort of iridescent pearl sheen to them. Now we also got some pump ups. I was so excited about this. I have been looking at Makartt's pump ups for a while now, and in this box we got the Stilettos Xxl, okay? We are pointing at somebody's man in the club. Love it. Absolutely love these sizes. I tend to stay in sort of that XL or XXL range when I do my nails. Every once in a while, I find a really good set of tips that are long, which is what I have on now. They're just long, but I like how they're sculpted, and so they look longer than what they are, but I'm loving the length. Ooh, girl, and we got you a coupon code, so if you wanted, what is that, 15% off? Go ahead and steal it. Do what you gotta do. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Live your best life, girl. Okay, so it's a really nice sturdy case that it's in. Sometimes when you get tips, the case can be quite flimsy. Almost like if you were to drop it, it would crack. This case does not feel like that. There are also 12 different sizes. So if you have large nail beds or really small nail beds, you should be able to find something for you in this kit. It also comes with a tiny file that is 180 grit. Personally, I don't ever do anything with these little tiny files. I usually have a tendency to lose them, but when I do have them, I just file off the nubs to the top of the tips with them. And it also comes with 4 Makartt nail glues. So here I'm just showing you the length of the nail. So the nail tips that I'm actually currently wearing are actually just considered long nail tips. They're just sculpted. Those are XXL, so it's not too far off. And of course, if XXL is too long for you anyway, you can go ahead and clip them. So right now, we're doing the stress test. Cuticle area is a lot thinner than the rest of the tip, which is what we like to see because that's how you blend it out real nice. And let me tell you about how our girl withstands stress. She is not stressed out. I was curling this thing, trying to see if it could bend to a nail. It can. She does not get that little stress line when you fold her over. She is strong. She is full of will. She won't let you down. Absolutely love it. Got some red rhinestone bling bling embellishment situation happening over here. Well, it will be happening once I get this bag open. Now look at her. Look at the sex appeal. Like, tell me you don't see a nail set in your mind's eye with nothing but sex appeal. She is sexy. She's living and she is thriving. And I'm going to name her and we're calling her Cruella because she's giving me Cruella vibes and she's not taking no for an answer. I love these. Absolutely love these. So we've got some Makartt duets. We've got the color Rouge and the color Violet. And judging from the stickers, they seem like they're going to have some shimmer to them. So really excited to see about that and see what they look like. And then we've got some polygels. We have got some Cosmo Black polygel and some Stellar Red polygel, both 30 mils. Okay, so I've got a bit of a confession. We're gonna cheat a little bit when it comes to these swatches. I already own Cosmo Black and Stellar Red polygels from Makartt. I bought them myself. I bought them particularly for Halloween because I was really on a vamp kick during that time and I did a lot of sets with black and red stilettos. So I'm actually gonna swatch the already open polygels that I have for you guys instead of opening brand new polygels. That makes no sense to me when I can just show you the ones that I have that have already been opened and used. Now, while I was watching this, I can give a review of these polygels because I have used them and I've used them both multiple times. The red one, this Stellar Red, is stellar sexy. Like when I tell you she has an attitude, and if that is the look that you're going for, you're going to want this polygel. Okay. Well, you're going to want it when a camera figures out how to focus itself. But trust me when I tell you, you're going to like her because there we are, because I really like her. I mean, I feel like I've done 3 sets with this polygel color already. So she's good. Now, it is more of a red glitter polygel mixed into a clear. There's a bit of a red tinge to the clear poly gel to it. It's not an opaque red, but when you do a full nail of it, your whole nail is red. I don't know how it works out that way, but it works. Like you're gonna have red nails. And now we have the Cosmo Black. I've done about 2 sets with this one, I believe, when I was trying to do like black nail sets during Halloween time. This one is really good. What I like about this is that it has different glitter specks in this particular polygel. Hopefully you'll be able to see it once the camera decides to focus. It's there. I mean, it's focused. There it is. There it is. There it is. You can see there's specks in it. Like there's little gold specks, little blue specks. Like if you were to look up, oh my God. All right. Well, you know, when it stops having an attitude. And she's there. Oh, she's gone. Oh, look at her. Finally. Little specks. So you see there's gold specks, blue specks. There's some sort of pinky flecks in there. It's literally a vibe that if you were to look up at the night sky, like what you would want to see is what she looks like. Now, just for reference, the tubes that I swatched you guys are actually 50 mLs. The tubes that you get in the kit are 30 mLs. Now, a 30 ml tube of polygel, I still consider to be a full tube, like a full polygel, like a prop. What am I saying? What are you know what I'm saying? A full one. That makes sense, right? Whatever. It's still a big polygel. The 50 mLs is because, like, you know, you buy them separate. You can get them at that size. But 30 mLs, in my opinion, is still a lot of polygel. Now let's get to swatching these duets, both the Rouge and the Violet, to see what they're giving. So this is Rouge. One thing about this color, again, these are very holiday colors. I honestly was incredibly shocked at how many reds there could actually be. And like how many reds are seasonal reds and how many reds are year-round reds. I honestly had no idea just how far we could go, but this goes really far. Like for me, this red is a seasonal red. I will not wear this red at any point in the year, except for during the season. 'Tis the season. I just wouldn't wear it. I like it. I think it's a really pretty red, but it's very, in my opinion, it's very Christmassy. Now we've got this Violet here, and I have to tell you something about Violet. Let me talk to you about her. She was giving. She was giving. She was giving so much so that I had a nail gasm. Like, you can't really see it the way I would like you to see it in camera because it just doesn't pick it up the way I feel like it deserves to be picked up. But there's an actual hollow effect to the polish. There's a hollow effect to this gel polish. There's little specks of hollow in it all throughout it. And you can kind of see it there, but it's not giving what she gives in real life. Like, it's not translating through camera. So I'm going to pop them both in the lamp for 60 seconds, and we're going to hit them with a second coat and see what that makes it do. So we're second coating the Rouge, and again, to me, it's just reinforcing the Christmassy vibe, which honestly is exactly what it's supposed to be doing. I mean, it is a November box. It's not doing the wrong thing. Honestly, it was very eye-opening just how much different kind of red you can have. I just had no idea. Now we're second coating Violet. And every once in a while you can see the camera catching on a reflect here. What I realized is the camera has a hard time focusing with the little specks of glitter. It doesn't know which glitter to pick up, and so it kind of goes all over the place. But this one has a lot in it because remember, there's a hollow. Like it's like you can kind of see it there. You can kind of see it, but when I tell you it looks better in person and it looks better in the light, like this color gives. She gives everything. And I need you to trust me on that. Duchess, I'm over here recording a video. Can you please? So here are the final swatches of everything that came in the box. The Rouge, the Violet for the gel polishes, and the Cosmo Black and the Stella Red for the polygels. All of these colors are very holiday-y type of colors, for sure. All very cute. The Stella Red is my favorite, and it's my most used Makartt product in general. Actually, that's a total lie. The primer and the dehydrator is. But as of recently, it's my most used polygel. This is a final look at everything that came in the Luxe edition of the Your Nail Lab box by Makartt. If you like anything that you see here, you can find it at makartt.com. If you like what you see when it comes to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all soon.